Hello, this is Shan Das and it is the task 3 of my CodSoft internship. First of all, I have called all the libraries that I will need in this project. Next, I have called the Irish dataset which includes 150 of rows and 5 columns. The last column species is our target. First we will check the balance into the dataset, and we have seen that the target column, that is species, have 3 labels: iris setosa, iris versicolor and iris verginica, that has exactly same number of observations, so there is no imbalance into the dataset. Also the 4 measurements for all these 150 observations are given, and there is no missing values into the dataset. So we have plotted these 4 measurements into the box plot to see their distribution, and we have seen that there is no outlier but their location are different. So since there is nothing to prepare into the dataset, so we directly go into the identification of the predictor and response. Here we have splitted the predictor and response variable, the response being the species and the predictors are the 4 measurements. We have splitted the dataset into training and testing set using a 80-20% split, and these are the dimension after the splitting of the dataset. Next, we have used the pre-processing stage that includes standard scaling of the measurements of the flowers, and after the pre-processing we have used the multi-category logistic regression model for the classifier. Next, we have fitted the model using the training dataset. After the training, we have classified the testing dataset, which lands on this confusion matrix that gives a very less amount of misclassification, which is reflected in the classification report. For the iris setosa, versicolor and verginica, the F1 score are respectively 100%, 90% and 90% even for the testing dataset, and which is considerably very high. The overall accuracy is 93% for the testing data. So according to this classification report, we have considered that the model that is prepared is an accurate one, so we have saved this model in the pickle format. So we come to an end of this task.